Hello everybody again, this is Perry Milou, the American pop artist. But today you can call me Pierre Milou because we're going to give you a free art lesson on pointillism, or a hybrid of pointillism and an impressionistic brushstroke. Now this is a motif of a French lady with the bouquet hat on back in some period of time, 1800s and something. And initially I'm just going to scumble in some blue. Now this is oil. Now this is just a little added secret, is the scumbling technique. My hands are low on the brush for scumbling, and it's just a back and forth moment to get rid of the white or the imprimatura of the canvas. You can see it's just a wash of color I put in, I cut around the shape, and I scumble. This is a great way for a beginner, advanced, or professional to start their oil paintings. It's basically a wash. And you see I'm free. I'm not worried about missing lines or anything. I'm cutting around her nose. Hey, she might need a nose job. Around her lip. I'm just cutting around there with one broad stroke, and then I'm going in and scumbling that cobalt blue back in there. Now we can see what we're working with. Now when I work in an impressionistic style, I like to use a crosshatch motion. So I'm going to make some pigment or a skin tone with some burnt umber, a little yellow, a little orange. And I use what's called a crosshatch motion. I basically make X's, and it's very free. I'm staying within the contour of the skin here, but I'm not outlining. I am just making X's. Now, if there's shadows on the right side of her face here, the light's coming from here, the color will gradually get lighter. So as I use most of this paint, it will gradually get lighter, but I continue to make X's. I've been called the X-Man before. Now I'm leaving, when you make the X, naturally you're leaving negative white space, which is great. No outlining. You can see that if I continue to make X's, it finds the contour of the face itself. Okay, now that's fine with that color. That's one color. So let's alternate the value. We'll add a little more burnt sienna, maybe a touch of blue, and we're going to go on with another layer. And just because we changed the value lightly, you could see we're just actually blending by using the brush stroke. We're not really pulling anything together smoothly. Look at that. Now if I add a little more white, a little more yellow, go back into the left side, I'm going to start lightening this. And this is basically the basis for pointillism, or a hybrid of pointillism, by that world-renowned, famous impressionistic artist. His name might begin with an S. I think you all know who I'm talking about. And we would love to continue with this, but that's going to be all for this free art lesson. Please take a look at my DVDs. I have lots of free art lessons online for you to view. This is the pointillism. This is Perry Milou, the pop artist. PerryMilou.com, MilouGallery.com. Enjoy pop art.